For as long as I can remember, I have been afraid of needles. And that's always really shocking to people because I have abundant tattoos. But tattoos are like needles for the epidermis, right? I also really, really love acupuncture. Just like, those are pricks. Needles, like IVs and blood draws and shots that you can like feel going through your arteries, veins, whatever. For years, those were super difficult for me. I passed out often. I passed out when I got my first tattoo. I passed out when I got my lip pierced, and again when they had to fix it. I passed out when I got my second holes. I've passed out a lot in life. I've passed out after dentist appointments. Shots at the dentist. Those are a no-fly zone. And it's pretty exhausting going through life like that, to be honest. Like, my nervous system just goes into overdrive about these things. Even as a rational adult, like, I've been able to get a little bit better at it. When John entered the picture, he would play the SpongeBob bubble stand episode. It's like season 1. And he would have that queued up anytime I had to do something needle related so that I could like take my brain there. But still, like, the dizziness, lightheadedness, the potential passing out happened. So last year when Louis had to have a couple at-home injections, there was no way I could do it. John handled it. I held Louis. It was very stressful for everybody. And this year when the vet told us we had to do IVs and injections, they were so helpful, and they asked if we wanted to practice, and I got to practice, and it went well, and they eased all my concerns, and I just fucking did it. The first day that we went to do the IV, my nervous system was engaged, right? It was a needle thing, it was a fear thing, it was an unknown, and so I felt activated and potentially lightheaded, but I just tried to really breathe and name my feelings and communicate, the teamwork vibes with John, and we handled it. When I got the needle out to put it on the IV and saw like the needle with the hole for the fluid, that one took me down for a second. There was some recovery time, but ultimately I did it. And I saw Louis improve throughout the day, and it wasn't that bad. And he didn't even really seem to notice the needle prick. So we moved on. Yesterday, I was like a little nervous, but it went fine. Today, like no thing. That felt like something worth recording, because I've spent my life being afraid of needles, being easily faint. My mother was the same way. And so she empathized with me and tried to give me tips and things to set me up for success. But I think probably a lot of the panic that she felt about it was projected onto me in my appointments, because I was like her darling. And so she was over there like, and it just encouraged me to be stressed. And so today, to like thread that big needle into the IV and just like stick it to him, to be able to just rub his ears when he like grimaced a little bit, and to move through, like, that is a huge growth moment for someone who has had needle issues. And if I can have that huge of a growth moment, what else can I grow through, right? This is what's becoming so clear to me, is that these labels, these pains, these ideas, they are very real and they are very heavy. What if in our healing as we do the work, as we unpack the trauma, as we heal the inner child, as we learn to connect to self, as we learn to be a place of love, what if some of these tendencies, phobias, triggers start to release? What if in all of the tears, in all of the tension, in all of the seeking, I am letting go of things that have been fundamentally weighing me down? I am trying to heal my digestion, which is leading me to heal my brain, which is teaching me within my heart and soul and breath that my nervous system has been in fight or flight vibes for years. And learning to undo that and exist in a place of love and rest and peace is huge. And the best thing that we can do along the journey, because there will be plenty of dark nights and long days, but along the journey, if we can notice these small things that are changing, these small moments where we do something that used to cause us fear, pain, anxiety, terror, overthinking, self-betrayal, self-sabotage, etc. We do that thing and that doesn't happen, and we take a moment to notice it. That's the new pathway of the brain. Being like, oh, we went that direction this time instead of this chaotic one. And it feels nice. We can unlearn the chaos that has been imprinted on our nervous systems, imprinted on our souls. I think as I'm getting to know myself, true, embodied, happy, shoulders down, heart shining, fully me Meg, I don't think a lot of the fears and anxieties I've been coping with for all these years are going to have any space to be a part of that new connected Meg. I don't think they were ever hers. Little teeny tiny Meg, little Meg before the learned and the programming, I don't think she had these things. I think she took them all on in an attempt to please, to survive, to show her worth and purpose, and to fit into family, to fit into friends, to try to find a fucking career place. There's so many places I wanted to fit when for my whole life I've really been a person meant to color outside the lines and burst out of the seams. And I don't think that person has anxiety or shame about existing that way. I think she feels fucking great. And slowly, as I overcome and unlearn, I feel fucking great. We've got potentially only 4 more days of injections and IVs for Louis, and I'm not concerned about it. His appetite is good, his poops are good. I can do IVs now. We grow. We can unlearn when we can self-soothe, which happens when we come back again and again and again to this place of love, to this place of pause, and to a place where we have time just to observe. Here's to you. Here's to me. Here's to unlearning what wasn't ours in the first place. I see you.